Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. How is everybody today? I hope everybody slept well. So every once in a while something happens where I'm like, wow, I really grew up. Like sometimes my maturity acts my age. Not all the time, and probably not most of the time, but sometimes. So yesterday I get a call from one of my girlfriends and she tells me that, she ran into someone who I don't speak to. And this person told her that she has visited with my best friend a couple of times. In other words, trying to make it seem like my best friend is chatty with her and friendly with her behind my back. I remember a time where hearing something like that would either make me freak out and fly off the handle and go at my best friend like, what are you doing? Why would you do that? Why would you even speak to her? Whatever. Or it would do what it was intended and plant seeds of doubt in my mind about my friends. It would start to make me paranoid that maybe the people who said they loved me didn't really love me. Maybe the people who said they were my friends weren't really my friends. And there is nothing worse than living in emotional purgatory with the people that you trust, not knowing if they're telling you the truth, if they're really who they say they are. I struggle with this. This is one of my crosses to bear in life, is I am such a fiercely loyal person. There is no gray area with me. If I love you, I love you. Hard, completely, fully. If I don't, I don't. I am indifferent to you. That is just how I am wired. I have enough to work on in my journey. That is on the end of my list because right now I need to work on just not killing people some days and keeping my mouth shut other days. Anyway, when I heard this, I was able to step back and go, well, let's look at the source it's coming from. That's a big deal, right? Because what's the saying? What Susie says about Sally says more about Susie than it does about Sally. Amen. I don't know Susie or Sally, but I like Sally. The source is a big one. Look at the source it's coming from. The other thing is, here is what I have learned. I cannot expect my friends to demonstrate loyalty the same way I do. I think a lot of who you are is from your mother. My mother was exactly how I am. If my mother loved you, she loved you furiously. If my mother didn't love you, she was completely indifferent to you. And I'm not saying it's a good or bad way to be. I'm just saying it is what it is. And I am that way as well. So but I also have learned that not everybody demonstrates loyalty the way I do. For example, if somebody slighted or hurt my best friend, there would be no question where that person now stood with me. I don't care if we were cool on a Monday and you hurt her Monday night. On Tuesday, don't look at me. Don't talk to me. If that person tried to come up and be like, hey, Jamie, I'd be like, this isn't happening, right? You're not speaking to me right now, right? You hurt my best friend. This isn't real. This is not a thing. You are not speaking to me, right? And they would immediately know to walk away. That is who I am. That will never be who my girlfriends are. Some of my Jersey friends, yes, but my Alabama friends, no. It's just not how they were raised, and it's not who they are. And guess what I have learned? That has no bearing on how they love me, how loyal they are, what kind of friends they are, how they love my children, how they support my marriage, how they pray with me. Like my girlfriends saying hello, being polite to someone who has hurt me in passing, hello, has no bearing on our friendship. It has taken me a long time to get here, because I am telling you that for the longest time, that would have driven me nuts. It would have made me doubt everything. Like, well, clearly you must not love me as much as you say you do if you would smile and say hello to someone who hurt me. But the truth is, you can't expect anybody to demonstrate love or loyalty or friendship or anything the way that you do, because the expectation is what will inevitably hurt you. If I expected all my girls to act that way, first of all, they're not comfortable with confrontation. So for them to be that confrontational or the way I am would make them so grossly uncomfortable, I'm not even sure what would happen. So why do I share this with you? I share this with you because I know that there may be some people who are still in the, if you're my best friend and somebody that's hurt me or someone I don't like smiles at you, you should immediately chew her face off. And if you don't, it must mean you don't love me. It'll make me doubt you. I get where you are. I spent a lot of time there. I even sort of was that way with my mother-in-law, like my mother-in-law is like I don't know, she's like my Jedi, and if I didn't like someone, I wanted her to not like them. What I learned is many times she doesn't like them, but you'd never know it because she is full of grace and smiles, and she doesn't have to be Jamie to prove anything. And it took me a long time to get here, but I share this with you because I want you to know what a much more secure place it is to be when you can just know how people feel about you and know how strong your friendships are, your relationships, whatever it is, and not allow outside sources who want to see you hurt break that. They want to plant seeds of doubt in your garden, but don't let them. Protect your peace at all costs. Keep the weeds out of your garden. When they say that they're chummy with your friend, no, they're not. I want you to know that they are not. Okay, it is Tuesday. Not an especially exciting day, but hey, you never know. I love you so much today. Have a great day.